This is a thought session. I have things I need to get done, but in order to do them, I need to be selfless. And in order to be selfless, I need something to give. I need to surrender to my work, that is. And to have something to give, I need to be selfish. It's like a necessary evil. There's only one way to do this, under the assumption, under the belief that the self is not true. The self is not true in that it is just a delusion. And if you believe that, all values from life to death are inverted. And so, the only way out to be anything, to do anything, is complete surrender. All things great come out of selflessness. Under the assumption, under the belief that the self is not true. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that the self is just a delusion, that reality is not the truth. And I'm sure you're thinking, absurd. But through reason alone, we can know this to be fact. All because of the saying, a void remains a void because it is void. Nothing else is more true. Nothing else is more absolute. In the beginning, there could never be a thing, because there was no thing to start with. A void remains a void because it is a void. And from here, all life is completely fucked. At least from a sentient perspective. All value is shifted. All self becomes evil. And I stress that word. Evil, in this case, in this context, is delusion. In all things of that delusion, behind everything lies not a thing. There is no thing or nothing to be at all, ever. And it's painful. Only years ago, about 2 years ago, did I finally consolidate this in my head, and I wrote it down. Not even the truth is real. There is nothing, no thing to make it real. Thus, everything, you, me, your work, your friends, your life, and everything in and around it is only nothing, just apparent, ostensible, abstract nothingness. That's all. And how does this affect an individual who understands it? What does it mean? As I said before, or at least implied, nothing. Doesn't mean anything. Shit fucked. I can only hope that I get over myself soon enough to complete everything I ever wanted to touch the top of Zenith Hill. Everything I ever wanted will have been for nothing if I don't get over myself now. Of course, in order to do that, you have to embellish yourself. Become an egotistical fuck. An asshole. A douchebag. So self-absorbed that not even a fucking thought can slip through your mind for more than what is ephemeral. And I find it sickening every time I go. I don't want to go. If I had the choice, if there wasn't a duality, if there wasn't the split between mind and truth and heart, there would be no problem. But there is the truth. And whether we accept it or realize it or go to it with the end, to the end, until that fucking dark day you die, that there's nothing ever to fucking make it better, only your fucking hopeless demise. You will remember no thing, not at all. It's holes and dust. From here, there is only a funeral. And selfless, painful. To sum it up, it's meaningless. Pray to God you don't end up quite where I am. Because the only way to fix it The only way to fix it it is here, in this world, where there's only agony and torment for the intellectual, or the seeker of truth, and that we always must return to our convictions in the form of substance. What do I mean? Anything that is a characteristic or is an opiate, dulls the mind, numbs the senses, and kills all creativity, all love. The self is an apathetic, Down syndrome piece of shit. If there is another way out of hell, you let me know. I'd be glad to show you what I know. I've never made a video before. I've never cared. Only recently have I started to think about it. Now it's only like a dream. I'm not even real. Everything I do in the self is fucking infinitesimal. And transitory. That's all. Signing out.